You know it, Maddie. Is anyone drinking tonight? Of course. Is that even a question? I got this new wine. It's called Merlot. We got some of that right there. It's better than Merlittle. Cute name first. God damn it. Abrasive. Abrasive with those jokes. How would you like to do some writing for? I'm getting sick of writing scripts. I need some tongue-in-cheek jokes like that. I need dad jokes, bad jokes, and jokes with moral questionability. If you're good at that, I'm accepting any help. Oh, there's an echo? Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on, thank you. Oh, you know what it is? It's reverb. I have my reverb set up on this. It's like, it's not an echo, it's reverb. Does it make me sound epic? Does it make me sound like Tyrael? That's right. This is not a mistake. Steak. This is the voice I need to embody for all the bodying I'm gonna do tonight. Tonight. Due to some mix-up, boys. Due to some mix-ups. Here, I'll kill that. I'll kill the reverb. Thanks for mentioning it. I totally forgot. I totally forgot. Due to some mix-ups, alright? I should say, due to a completely professional disagreement. A completely professional disagreement among two very professional players. We were not able to procure the originally stated title bout between Elite and Toshank. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. So, in light of which, the owner of the DFC vacated the title. And that could only mean one thing. The owner of the DFC personally reached out to me and said, hey, Elite's out, but Toshank has to fucking earn it. And the owner even told me, I don't even want Toshank to be champion. I want you to be champion. Because you have earned it. You clearly, look at you in the rankings. He said, rankings don't mean shit. I can see the drive that you have, the strive that you have, and I can see you're about to body Toad Bank, and I can feel it. So I promise not to let the owner of the DFC down. I had a conversation with him and I said, I'm already on this card. You already have me beating up Maddie. And I don't want to embarrass two people in one night, you know, especially in a NVD matchup where I'm going to embarrass one person on a Necro and another person on a Druid. But they said, perhaps this will make for some good content. And I said, for Christ's sake, you're right. And this is why me and the owner of the DFC get along so well. I agree with practically everything he says and does. Oh, hell yeah. You finishing up a video for tomorrow, top secret? That's dope, man. I was gonna try, and I have so many things I want to do, but I have so many other things I have to do IRL that I'm kind of behind. I'm kind of behind this week. But hopefully I can get something out at some point. I got a number of ideas, man. I actually just met with Dazer because we're gonna hopefully put some good work into a build video at some point. No guarantees on when it's gonna be out, but dude, it was oh my god, it was a process, dude. He actually just sold his claw, like that nasty ghost sin claw that he had. He sold it to somebody, and it was a funny story, dude. Like he wanted to track it down because he wanted to include it in him showing off the build, but he'd already sold it to the guy. And as you know, with Dazer's stuff, none of it's cheap. Like, it's not just like, oh hey, you remember that claw I sold you for like a bear rune? Like, do you mind if I borrow that back for a minute? I'll give you a couple bear runes, you know, and then I'll give it back to you. Nah, dude. He sold this claw for a lot of money. Like, you know, I should say the equivalent of a lot of money. Don't want to out anybody. But it was quite a considerable amount. So, boys, I was in an interesting position. They didn't want to help him on JSP. So this is what happened. He reached out to the guy on JSP and was like, hey, I want to shoot a video with Cooley and I need this claw to explain something to him and blah, blah, blah. This guy was obviously skeptical. And Dazer offered to give him 300,000 forum gold as collateral to just hang on to it while he hangs on to the claw. And they asked for a mediator, you know, obviously as you should, 300,000 forum gold. I'll let you do the math. 300,000 forum gold is what was collateral to hold on to the claw. And so the mediators at JSP didn't want to touch this. They were like, wait, it's a loan or is it not a loan? Who the fuck is Cooley? Like, you know, they had no idea what was going on. But luckily, the guy that he sold the claw to was inspired to make a spider sin, or an assassin in general, based on the spider sin video we did back in the day, and knew exactly who Cooley was, and was happy that when JSP declined to have a mediator for such an event, he was happy to have me as the mediator for this event, where he would give me the claw. Dazer would give me 300,000 forum gold, and then I would pass them back and forth afterwards. Needless to say, this week, boys, I'm 300,000 forum gold richer and have the sickest ghost sin claws this side of the fucking server. Woo! And I gotta send it to someone though, because they're probably gonna ban me. And I gotta get rid of this while I still can. No, but we did do it. It was kind of cool, man. It was the first time in my life I'd held 300,000 forum gold. I was like, holy shit. That was crazy. That was nuts. Absolutely insane. Can you imagine though, like scamming at that point? You could never use JSP again. Like, you would be forced to pay with your own money. You'd be forced to pay with your own money or have somebody spot you 300,000 forum gold. Good luck. You'd have to pay that all back with your money. Otherwise, people would be out that much. They wouldn't just reprint it. Which is kind of fucky, honestly. Like, it's some fake currency. Like, just print more. Just take mine and give it to, you know what I mean? They don't do that. They don't do that shit. Yeah, that'd be hairy. Yeah, I have that's pretty much all I had for a very long time. And then when I started streaming and creating content and stuff, I started running ladder resets with people. And, you know, D2R launch, I made a bit, and I've just been walking around with like 10 or 11k. I don't really ever spend it, that's the thing. The only time I ever find myself spending forum gold is for some stupid shit I'm doing for a video. Like when I tried to dupe, I spent like emergency forum gold overpaying for people's fucking crafting materials. It was like, this is stupid. Like, this is what I spend forum gold on. But I'm so happy to sell my early high runes for forum gold, shit that I never spend ever. Like, but hey, I mean, it's there if I need it, right? Like, it's there if I need it. Very rare though. But yeah, boys. So I got two duels tonight. I'm gonna mess Maddie up pretty good. He's gonna be on a Necro. I'm gonna be on a Druid, and then I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna be on a Necro, and Toshank's gonna be on a Druid. Boys, this very well could be. I want to open your minds, open your ears, and open your hearts to the possibility today that I could be the next DFC champion. I know that what you're thinking, that they just needed someone to fill the spot when Elite couldn't make or couldn't work out a deal and the title was vacated. I know that that's probably what you're thinking. I need you to forget all that and realize that I very well could be the next DFC champion. And I'm planning on it. Merlot and Coke Zero, of course, dude. There's... I mean, it's like sweet and tart. It's sweet and tart. Someone... You know, someone called me a sweetheart once, and I said, that's a great idea. And I had a Coke Zero and Merlot. I said, that's what I'm going with tonight. Yes. Yes. I hope you guys know that in the event of me winning the title, that's going to be a hard fucking title to get back. There is a direct conflict of interest in me being the DFC champion. I may have to... I may be obligated in some sort of moral way to hand the DFC over to somebody else. But I won't. I will keep that shit. And someone's gonna have to pry that title out of my cold, dead hands. And it will be the first time in history that we see probably 5 or 6 DFC events where people who are not even ranked might get title shots. It's gonna be an era, boys. It's gonna be an era. I did see you enter late. Unfortunately, Max, I don't have anything yet. I left it open just in case, though. Because the only other free agent is Elite, and he's technically... I think he planned on doing something else. But yeah, because we had Jammy Jams join late. There was also Huge Anus over here. I actually thought that was a troll. So I didn't sign him up for an event, and then he messaged me, and I was like, oh, your name isn't Huge Anus in Discord. Alright, cool. So we got him a matchup with Jammy Jams, and then, yeah, like I said, the only free agent from here is Elite, which I would actually like to see that, but I think Elite already planned on doing other stuff. I think he was not interested in the NVD. And boys, I tried to convince Elite. I'm not even going to lie to you. I had a conversation with him, and I said, Elite, I got something for you, dude. I know you're probably feeling some type of way. I know you probably think that you're boned, that you're hosed, right? You probably think, hey, this ain't even fair. So I said, allow me to show you exactly what you should do. And I was gonna give him this setup. My anti-druid setup, which I fully plan on taking out Toshank with tonight. I was gonna give him my anti-druid setup. But he wasn't having it. He said that this was not a good setup. He said that his was better. I don't care that he's the most dominant Necro in the world. My Necro is better. And I'm gonna prove it tonight when I take out Toshank in a 3-0 landslide victory. And I told him when I vacated the title, I said, when I beat Toshank with this Necro, you're gonna have to eat those fucking words. And then, to go further, you're gonna have to use this setup every time you duel a druid. Because that will have meant that I dared to go where the longtime reigning defending champion didn't dare go, and slayed the likes of all those who followed. That was my thinking. Honestly, Dirty. That was my thinking. And that's what I told him. I said, if you beat Toshank with 5 wolves, there will be no question. Like, it will be the biggest win. No question. But he wasn't having it. He wasn't having it, unfortunately. But I was going to give him this wand. I was going to give him this awesome tiara. I was going to give him this awesome Dark Force spawn. And don't fucking laugh when I say awesome. If you're laughing, you don't know how good this Teeth Necro is, okay? The Teeth Necro is like... I mean, killing a druid with teeth is like dragging teeth on a dick, right? It's not going to kill you instantly. But over time, you're going to want to kill yourself. And that's exactly what I plan on doing to Toshank tonight. It's going to be damage over time. I'm going to get him. I'm going to hopefully capitalize on a little bit of pride. He's going to be thinking, he's going to be stomping, he's going to be thinking he's got me. And when he does, I'm going to kick the nastiest spears. And I'm going to show him what's up. Teeth damage on this setup is a little low. I think it's just over 1600. Yeah, let me get all bowed up and stuff. But that's only because as of recently, we made a switch so that we could use Drax, because there's a big argument. There's a big argument right now about the amount of DR on this guy. There's only 24% DR. And usually versus a druid, you probably want as much DR as you can get. And in fact, that was Elite's argument as to why he didn't like this amazing build. And I mean this amazing, out-of-the-box, off-the-wall build that only few dare to run. There's not a lot of DR. But the way that we make up for it, hopefully, is by lakesing, is what I call it. I call it lakesing. New term. New term for D2R. Lakesing. It's not latesing, but L-A-E-K. Zing. Life after each kill. And that's hopefully... Oh, I can't talk about the strategy. Toshank's gonna hide these fucking Drax. But the reason I told Elite he should use this setup is because he has the skills that if Toshank knows the answer to me with this particular build, I'm not very good at answering back. But Elite is. And I tried to convince him, but he wasn't having it. I think this is the build to beat Toshank. Vamp has the cramps and dodges Toshank is what I heard. Yeah, Jess, you're fucked, by the way. You better get your mind off of that match and start thinking about this one. Because I am on the verge of being a DFC champion. And don't fucking laugh. I could see you fucking laughing. I can hear it from all the way down here in Maine. I can fucking hear it. Oh no, why do you think I started with the Coke Zero? I only got the Merlot off to the side just to calm the nerves as sort of a performance-enhancing drug. That's all. That's all. That's the only thing. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on, I see Joby's chat. I can make Joby a mod. Hold on, I wanted to do this earlier, but I guess you have to open up a whole new thing. YouTube kind of confuses me sometimes. Big dummy. Let me see if I can do it. Joby. Whoops, I don't know if I got the right person selected now. Oh, god damn it. Maddie deleted his message. Add moderator. Alright, cool. Can I undelete? Alright, Joby's a mod now. Can you still delete his shit? Can you still delete it? Oh. Shit. I'll fight Max. Give me 2. Oh, yeah, for sure. Put it this way. We have to give people 2 fights who are at lower ranks. Otherwise, people will complain. It's an unfair advantage in the top 10. Which is just so perfect that I'm no longer even close to the top 10. But I have 2 opportunities to get wins tonight. And by opportunities, I mean I'm gonna rack up 2 wins tonight. It's gonna be tough. By the way, Maddie, are you ready? We could just dive in. And we could get this first one fucking done and out of the way. We could get this done and out of the way. I'm gonna make Jack, and the password is the 4-letter word that you typically use when you and Joby make games. Also starts with a J. Can I borrow your anti-druid setup? I'm sorry. I have that reserved. I have that reserved. Currently, I'm not sure if it's perm, so I don't really want to flash it more than I need to. You know, I just kind of want to keep it where it is. I don't know if it's perm. Otherwise I would. Double stream on YouTube and Twitch? Oh, shit. Shit. That'd be crazy. That would be like a lot of chats to keep track of. It's definitely possible, but my mind gets blown very easily. It used to be against TOS if you were a partner on Twitch. I think if you're a partner on Twitch, it's against TOS, or maybe it isn't anymore. I have no idea. I was never a partner on Twitch. Like, I could have gone for it, but it's a very large time commitment. Very large time commitment. Okay, so don't worry about those juves. I had to put juves in my belt earlier because you gotta trust me on this. I'm trying to get clips for a joke that I'm gonna make. It's gonna last like a total of 5 seconds. It's gonna be funny, but I needed the juves for it. Don't worry. I actually, it has inspired me. I always do this when I start shooting videos, especially like news videos. I'll go on these like side tangents, and it makes me want to do so much more shit. Like, I contemplated doing this side PvP series of, like, these absolutely ridiculous videos that are both hilarious and stupid. A couple other dudes do it. They'll multi-stream on both. Oh, no shit. Ginger and Dobrunsky do both? Does Dobrunsky do both at the same time? I didn't know that. Chico, what's up, dude? Hit it up, man. Hit it up. Hit it up. Oh my gosh, we got Rogation. All right, man. Let's just do this. Let's just get this one out of the way. I also want to say this, though, before we begin. If this is your first time in the DFC, right? And you're like, holy shit, what do I do? Thanks for streaming and hosting this. I'm a little confused. Basically, all you got to do is... oh, I should post this, too. I'm going to take a quick screen clip, because I actually didn't know Hugh Janus's tag on Discord, so I'm actually going to post this real quick so that Jammy Jams knows how to find him. But basically all you do is just go in here, and you go in Discord and you find your opponent and message them, get a game going, and when you guys are ready, all you got to do is just message your opponent, get a game up, clear the more, and then hop into the join the stream channel. I'm going to join that channel actually in a second here. And then just share your screen, and that will let us know that you're ready to go. And when you are, then we'll just pop in and check out your match. All right, there it is. Yeah, Jamie Jams. For Jamie Jams, it's AoE. All right, so I'm going to jump into that channel just so you guys know what's up. There's actually some people in it already. Of course, we got our boy Dolova, the Soul. And we got Maddie in there streaming. I'm going to probably pop this up so I can see exactly what his screen looks like. Got to clear my mind. Got to clear my mind. Yeah, I thought it was a troll because his name is Hugh Janus. Hugh Janus. Or Janice. And I thought it was a troll. Couldn't find him in Discord. So I thought I was getting trolled, but come to find out, I was happy he reached out to me and messaged me. All right, let's get a pool going, boys. Let's get a pool going. Maddie knows my setup. He knows. Oh shit! I just dropped my belt. Motherfucker! Did he take my belt? All right. I was like, that would have been pro. Dude. Yeah, that's, I thought we were getting trolled for sure, but we're good. We gotta get a pool going, because these tend to be very mana-intensive duels. But theoretically, this should be an easy win for me. Theoretically. And I know that somewhere deep down inside, Maddie doesn't get pissed about much, but that might just tilt him a little bit sideways. And when it does, he's gonna play like shit. And then I'm going to beat him even more. And then he might actually quit. I would hate to be the reason Maddie quits D2R. But the fucking shoe fits, boys. Then you got to wear it. You got to fucking wear it if it fits. Yeah, we just put the shades on. It's like playing Star Fox after you've already beat the game. Like, I have already beaten Maddie plenty of times. Now, you're playing it on pro mode with the sunglasses. I'm gonna need some epic Star Fox lines to say after I beat Maddie every round. We shall add insult to injury, and I want them to come from Fox himself. It can't be the do a barrel roll shit. People sign up as whatever IRL as well. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I played that voice crack. Truth be told, I'm actually still going through puberty, Odin. All right. How dare? Don't make a big deal out of it. You would kill for this kind of fucking youth. Don't lie. You see this beautiful hairline? That's right. Some people would pay a lot of money to look at this good. Eternal youth. Yeah, we probably do. Because Maddie will probably end up getting beat, and his back will be on the ropes, and he'll late, and I don't want him to run out of mana. Ready for smack, noob. Alright, let's do it. Alright, here we go, round one. Let's just get it done. What's up, dude? Oh, he's scared. He ain't even chasing. He ain't even chasing. Alright, we're gonna rebow these wolves. Fuck them. Oh, shit. Shit, boys. Man, this is... Should I be taking it easy? Should I be taking it easy on Maddie? Poor Maddie. Oh, man, he's gonna make me chase him. That's alright. We're getting better at that, too. If we do this with the shades on, I hope you guys thought of some epic Star Fox lines. We'll bow up these wolves, give these boys a break. They've been working hard for me. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Oh, shit. I should have bear statted, but I don't. This is gonna be a long duel for Maddie. He's gonna try to kill with the teeth. But luckily I know the answer. Never give up. Trust your instincts. Never give up, Maddie. Yeah, that was the thing too. I noticed earlier I don't think I have bear statted. Like, I think I redid this guy to maximize the life, and I knew in one matchup against a Necro I was only going to use wolves. So I think I didn't bother stat the bear. I need one more level on this guy so that I can have both. I should have, I ideally would have gone bear there at the end, though. Oh man, he's getting clipped, boys. Getting clipped. You think I was gonna fall for that? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I have the live reaction of Maddie crying and smashing his keyboard. Easy. Yes, I think we need to see that. I think we need to see it. Alright, hold on. Well, we gotta get the... You know, I think this fortress music is really chilling me out to the max. I think this is what we need. Wow, boys, close exchange. Alright, we gotta bow these wolves. They're doing some hard work. Oh shit, boys! Shit! Whoo! Damn. Oh, is that music a little too low? Yeah, I think we need this. I think we need it up a little higher. Whoo! What a comeback. It's these fucking shades. It's these Fox McCloud shades. G diffuser system? Oh, it's probably the mic's a little loud. I also, here, I could probably crank it down. If I crank it all the way down, can you guys still hear me okay? This just makes it so I can kind of probably get loud, and it won't be too low. Alright, hold on. Alright, what about that? That's probably good. Can you hear me now? It's probably the music. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Well, you got me all fucked up. God damn it. That was too high level of a quote for me. I don't even remember that one. Go, bro. All right, here we go. Round 4, boys. Maddie even tried to get in on it. On that round, he was like, all right, I'm taking this. He's like, no more bullshit. But little did he know, the bullshit has only just started. How you boys doing? You gotta pet these wolves a little bit here. Pet these wolves. He's still using that golem, which means he ain't got no respect. He ain't got no respect for the skills of this druid. And I mean sheer skills. You think I deserve this win? Of course I do. Fucking druid pro over here, and this is why my sheer understanding of this is why Toshank better watch out too. Because now I know druids in and out. Boys are looking at the new DFC champion after this. And I am looking past Maddie. This is an easy win. So what he's trying to bow. There ain't no room for that shit in the DFC. No, sorry about that. I didn't even notice. This is the big leagues, boys. Oh, what's up, bro? Oh, shit! Hold on. 3-1. 3-1. That was a really good duel. 1000 smoke meth. We took that shit out of there, Master Otis. It's time to drink the nerve chiller. All Alright, perhaps I need to beat some respect into Maddie. I notice him still using his golem, because he doesn't have faith that I will be able to name lock him with that golem. It's time to show him. If he isn't gonna just hand us respect on a silver platter, then we're gonna beat it out of him. Yes, I did. Yep, Dean from Supernatural. Still working on a Sam. I think it might have to be... I'm curious about the character. It might also just have to be another druid. Alright, 3-1, here we go. These wolves, I don't think we gave them enough love in the last match. There we go. Grab that golem, bro. It didn't pay off that time. But one of these times it will. Sorry. I might want to turn no pickup on. There's so many potions. We got this, boys. We just gotta stay mentally strong. Let him do all the thinking. Oh, towned, easy. Woo! GG. 4-1, boys. What could potentially be the final round. And we did it all with the Fox McCloud glasses on. Yeah, we probably should pool up a little bit more. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to turn no pickup off, I guess. Just because there's a lot of potions, and I honestly would just rather mouse over them and pick them up. I don't know. I say that, and then I'm going to get stuck on a potion. I shouldn't do that. Alright, we probably could have more potions, but that's okay. Alright, 4-1, boys. Nice spear, dude. Holy shit, that took out everything. One spear to take them all. I got him with a random NATO, I think. That's what you get, Maddie. That's called, you call it, some people call it a random NATO. I call it skill. Like, I knew he would be there. If you don't think I knew he would be there, you don't know what I've been doing this whole duel. Studying his patterns, studying his ways. We knew he would be there. Oh, that was a big hit. Oh my god, I just watched that one hit me. We have to give Maddie a shot, guys. To the moon, bros. You better invest in this coolie stock. Because it is indeed going to the moon. What do they say in Cobra Kai? I know he was bowing, but no mercy. Strike first, strike hard. No mercy. Oh man, he might be Hurricane PK, boys. He might be Hurricane PK. Now if only we could catch him. Nah, he ain't Hurricane PK. I think he healed back a little bit off those wolves. Oh, I thought we had it there, though. Oh, he's going with the train. Okay. He's going with the train, boys. All right. This is what we like to see. This is a true test. This is the juck fuckery we need to do. This is the real juck fuckery we need to contend with. He's really turning it up now, boys. I told you we would succeed in tilting him sideways, if anything. And we sure have done that. Oh, shit! Boys, this is only step one tonight. This is only step one. Good duels, my friend. Good duels, Maddie. In all seriousness, that was fun. That was really fun, man. Mainly because I felt like I always had an advantage. And I don't know why. But it made it fun. I was also in the zone. Have I been training? No, I've just been getting my ass kicked a lot. Just been getting my ass kicked a lot. I actually didn't expect to win that. I actually had a joke lined up for a video that actually relied on Maddie beating me in this duel. Now I gotta scrap that joke. I actually thought he was gonna beat me. Not gonna lie. Good duels, my dude. Good duels. Yeah. We could still put it in there, and I'll put in that one round. I'll put in the one round that he beat me. GG, man. Alright, I want to try to get these into the sheet so that I don't make my life a little bit easier later on. Dude, GG, man. I kind of feel bad now because I usually put myself on a druid against my necro friends because I just figure that I'm not really good on a druid. Or I'm not really good on anything besides a paladin, and even that I'm sort of a little bit lackluster. So I just always assume that it will be a fair duel, but it didn't really feel fair at any point. And so I kind of feel bad. But Maddie took it like a champ. That was a very good duel. Very good, man. Now let's hope we can do this. We're just one step away at this point. We are one step away from DFC Gold. Holy hell. I actually like this game too. The ping is really good. I'm going to stay in this for Toshank. I'm going to stay into it. All right, boys, let's check it out. Holy hell, man. Whoo! Wolves OP for sure. We got to do something about these wolves. In fact, we might have to limit it to dire wolves or something. Like in this particular matchup. Possibly not all of them, but it did really feel unfair. Like once you get the cadence of it down with that druid, I feel like it's really... Like it felt like... I mean, I put my fucking shades on, bro. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be shade easy. I actually think that too, though, Max. Honestly, that's kind of the boat that I'm in. Like, that's what I plan on doing against Toshank. Like, I hope he uses wolves. Like, I'm seriously hoping Toshank will use wolves, because if I beat him, I want to beat him with 5 wolves, so that I may rub it in Vamp's face. That's what I want to do. I'm hoping that Jess will commit to a gentleman's deal where he only uses 5 wolves against me. Only 5 wolves. No bear, 5 wolves. Make it hard. By the way, what's up, Dazer? What's up, my dude? Alright, I'm also checking the Discord. I'm also checking the Discord. I'm going to keep an eye on anybody else who's in there who happens to be sharing their screen and streaming. So you can see right now, if you're in the Discord and you're in the DFC and you're like, oh shit, let's do this. What do I do next? Just pop into that streaming, under the streaming and YouTube section. You'll see join the stream. And that's where we're jamming right now. You can just pop in there, and when you and your opponent are in game and ready, just share your screen, and we'll pop over and check it out. Me and Maddie were hogging the airtime right there, and I apologize for it, but I also don't. That was fun, man. That was fun. Dazer, just saw your message. Yeah, you found me. You found me. Yeah, so all you do, link up with your opponent, get in game, just kind of work out the details. Oh, by the way, if you need help finding your opponent in Discord, that's also a crucial step, right? Like, if you need help finding your opponent in Discord, just go into the DFC chatter channel. It's like a text channel that's right next to this, and just let a mod know that you're looking for your opponent. If you don't hear from anybody soon, just message me. But I usually don't. Or just let me know in chat. Let me know in chat, actually, is probably the best way to do it. Oh, no shit. Yeah, let me... I could do that, for sure. I actually meant to do that, too. I actually meant to do it. But then I never did. It's a good point. It's a really good point. Extremely good point. I'm going to get the link, post it up for people. GG's. That was thanks for reminding me too, Dazer. I tried to I gotta get this like so that it posts into the right channel of streaming, and because when I go live on YouTube, it just thinks that I posted a YouTube video, so it posts in YouTube. All right, that should be good. That should be good. We tagged everybody. We live with DFC Fight Night 39, boys. And you're seeing it live. Tonight, I'm gonna take this title. Oh, dude, I'm checking out my stream right now. The latency is actually really quick. Like, I take these glasses off, and it's like maybe 3 seconds. 3-4 seconds you gotta wait. That's not bad at all, dude. YouTube latency I thought would be like a lot worse. This actually isn't horrible. Yeah, I explained it, Dazer. It was basically two very professional people, okay? Two very professional people just weren't able to work out a deal. They weren't able to make the match work. And unfortunately, we had to say, since you're not able to come to some gentleman's agreement on this, we're going to have to vacate the title. So when we vacated the title, the owner of the DFC asked me politely to step up and asked me if I wanted to go for DFC Gold, to which I replied, fuck yes, I do. And here we are tonight. I have a very good chance, I think, of taking DFC Gold tonight. My first ever DFC Championship belt could potentially be on the line tonight. Same for Toshank. It's a big match. By the way, what's up, Jose? GG's, brother. Maddie, thanks for being a champ with that, man. I know I was kind of talking shit. It was really just because I honestly expected to lose. I thought it was going to be funny to talk a lot of shit and lose. You know, I do it out of love, brother. That was a good duel. Oh yeah, what's up, Hermes? Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm happy you came over and found me on here. I apologize for if you found it through the Discord and it didn't post to the right channel at first. But still working on that. All right, a little bit of bugs, technical issues. We'll get them figured out. We'll get them figured out. You know, this is just honestly. I have been thinking more and more about going live on the main channel and doing it more often. There's a lot of people that go live a lot, boys, and you know, I might be joining them here in the next month or so. I might be going live on the main channel a little more. You know, whether we do like just chatting or whether we're doing like a 99 push, I haven't really decided yet. Here's the thing, dude. Like, I'm planning on streaming a lot more in the near future, and I don't want to be like, I've done that before, right? You guys might remember the people that like that followed me over to Facebook when I was doing that over there, which, by the way, thank you. I appreciated that. Dude, they had me on a contract, and I can say this now. I don't know if I actually can legally say this, but fuck them. Come get me is what I say. Come fucking get me if you don't like what I got to say. I would love to have a lawsuit with Facebook, aka Meta, but I'll tell you, they told me not to disclose any of this, but they've already given me the money. They had me on a contract. They paid me to come over from Twitch, which I thought they made a mistake, to be completely honest. In fact, I actually told that to the guy. I said, did you message the right person? Because I'm not really that cool or popular. But he's like, oh yeah. And they paid me. But they wanted me to stream like 120 hours a month, which, you know, if you do this full time, I guess that makes sense. Like if you're a streamer, but like a lot of my time I spend on like making thought out content on YouTube, right? Like it isn't like sitting down and streaming a lot. But long story short, I was streaming like 30 hours a week on top of having, I went part-time at my job and stuff. I was streaming 30 hours a week and still doing content for YouTube and trying to string everything together. I'm gonna be honest with you boys. It was fucking miserable. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I was so happy to be done. I felt like there was a point where I said, if there was ever anything that could kill my love for this game, it is being forced to stream this by some robot 30 hours a week. It was crazy because at the time I was still trying to balance like I had a girlfriend for a short stint at that time, and I was still trying to, you know, be cool, not be a complete douchebag. Like, it's already, even when I'm not streaming, there's already a significant level of that exists. There doesn't need to be more. You know what I mean? So I was trying to balance that. It was a lot of shit, man. So long story short, if I do start streaming more, I don't want to like pigeonhole myself into D2, because sometimes, dude, I just want to go on and talk with people about shit that's happening. I just want to go on and look at, like, I want to look at other people's Diablo videos and just chat and be like, oh, look at this, look at this shit this guy posted, fucking, you know what I mean, and just chill. I'm curious if we can pull that off. You know, if that's something that's fun and that people want to watch. I mean, I promise to be as much of a coolie as I possibly can in those situations. But, you know, that's sometimes what I like doing. You know, so if I do start streaming more, I don't want to be pigeonholed into it. Some people pigeonhole themselves into that, like, 99 grind, or, you know, they just... And it's like, I love Diablo 2. And yeah, I will certainly probably get a 99 in D2R now with these terror zones and shit, but like, I don't want to rush it, you know? I want to enjoy it. I don't want to rush it, because I mean, eventually I'm gonna have a 99 of every class, boys. Before I ever retire from this game, we'll have a 99 on every class. But let's just enjoy the ride. And sometimes that means you gotta go make fun of people, you gotta go duel, you gotta go watch other people's shit. You gotta find out what's going on in the community. You gotta criticize Blizzard. You gotta make tasteless jokes at the expense of Blizzard. You have to, you know, tear down the terrible decisions of Blizzard. There's certain things that are just necessary along the way. And I think those are some of them. Find love on the best dating site? Son of a bitch! I've been looking for that for my whole fucking life. You telling me I can just click this link? Oh, son of a... I'm so happy you showed up. Do I have to pay you something? I hope you don't take my credit card information. Shit. Hot singles in my area? No way! No way! I had no idea. Do you know where I live? There's 4 people in my area. I know all of them. Where was the hot single? Were they hiding under a fucking rock? Did they fly into the airport, check in on Tinder, and then by the time you match, they're 8,000 miles away? Yeah, fell for that scam before too, Mr. XXX69Biz. Oh, damn, I have to go. Do I have to go into the site to ban? No, I just need good mods. Hold on, what was I fucking thinking? Putting Maddie and Joby in charge of this shit? Oh, fuck are these guys doing? Where's Shirley when you need them? Alright, GG, thanks, Dazer. Oh my god, what the fuck? And there's even more. I banned one of them and it popped, and like another one immediately popped up. Holy shit. Oh, I just want to say thank you, Tinder Hot XYZ, best adult dating site, for watching. It's like a D2 lobby. God damn it, man. There's a reason why they still kick around like that, right? That shit works. That shit works. All right, boys. Dazer is going up against Dingus McGee in a Sin v Drew matchup that we're going to try to tune into here. All right, you might hear the sounds going on in the background. I'm going to pop this out, and we're going to check this out live. Let me get swapped over to it. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Whoo! All right, now this is some high-profile shit, boys. Dazer just showed me his entire build. I know all of his tricks inside and out. All right, and I'm gonna try to not blow too much of his cover here, but I can't make any promises. And I may actually, as he's dueling, tell you guys some secrets. All right, I know this build in and out. I now know how to build a hybrid Sin, a hybrid Ghost Sin. And as soon as we get this finalized, y'all be on the lookout. People have been asking for an updated Spider Sin video for the longest time for D2R based on breakpoints and all of this stuff. I got something even better for you. I got a Sin, much like Dazer's, right? And I bet y'all didn't know. This guy can shoot back and forth between basically any assassin type he wants to be with very little changes to the original build. This is something that I wasn't really fully aware of, or I didn't really understand upon going into this the first time, right? Like, upon seeing him duel so much. This guy can be a spider if he needs to. This guy can be a ghost. In fact, he's probably geared more towards ghost than anything. But he can also just be straight trapper if he needs to. It's a very versatile build. I bet he will, man. I bet he will. He's very versatile. In fact, after talking with Dazer and learning about this build, I had discovered through our chats, you might have noticed that rule change that we put in the Discord. I was like, some things need to change. I think D2A had it right in their rule set when they limited the Sin block. There's no need that a traditional trap or spider Sin needs to have, or basically a dual claw Sin that is, you know, that uses any form of lightning sentry, doesn't really need to have access to anything more than her traditional approximate 60 block from claw block. Because of Tinder, dude? You lost the V card on Tinder? That's fucking awesome. That's awesome, dude. Gosh, that kind of makes me feel old, because I still remember when you had to court a woman in gym class. Does anybody else? Am I so old that that's no longer a thing? You had to court a woman in gym class. Why? Because they were already used to being vulnerable in the locker room, having to take off some clothes and change a little bit. They already felt like they were stepping out a little bit of their professional self that they chose to show up to school with. So you always had to do it then. There was just something about it. Made him a little bit more receptive to awkward advances. And let's face it, dude, we're all fucking awkward in high school. Go up north and just start swiping? Oh, fuck yeah, they ain't got no options up there either. It's just like, if you're a dude, you're probably the only one within like 50 miles. Which is what most of them have. which is what most of them have their thing set to. So that's good. Nobody is around too, so you can slam whatever, nobody will know. Right? Exactly, man. Exactly. You don't owe an explanation to anybody. But yeah. So boys, this is Dingus versus Dazer right here. Now the reason why this one's pretty high profile is because, as we know, Dazer has been knocking on the door of a title for a very long time. And honestly, I think the owner of the DFC has probably snubbed him a couple of times when he should have given him a shot. But you know, he's always been the boogeyman of like the top 5 really. Like, if you want to be in the top 5, you got to beat this guy, man. And, you know, Dingus has been in the top 5. He squeaked his way up there. But I don't think we've ever seen these guys go up against each other. In recent history, anyway. Oh, my God. Big hits from Dazer, and this is what I mean. This is what I mean. He's a different kind of dueler, man. And I can almost promise you that Synthesis, aka Dingus, is pretty well cut open, and he certainly is now. Probably Mind Blast PK. You notice there's all this whirlwinding going on right here. Oh my god, watch out for that shit, because that is the most deadly part of Dazer's build. Come to find out, it is the most deadly part of Dazer's build. You do not want to get whirlwinded. But I'm going to tell you a couple of secrets here for going up against Dazer, in case anyone was ever wondering, and they're like, I don't know what to do when I go up against Dazer. Let me tell you. You got to stack a few things. You gotta prepare. You gotta stack a few things against this man, because he is a savage. All right. Now, a lot of people think that he dumps a lot of points into Venom and tries to cheese people with poison, but that's not necessarily the case. Although there are some setups where you're not going to Mind Blast much, so you might as well put your points into Venom. A lot of it actually comes from open wounds, a little bit of Venom, but really that heavy hitting whirlwind damage, man. That's what he's trying to do. So think of it this way. You have to prepare for physical damage. You have to prepare for poison damage. You have to prepare for that open wounds. But also the way this is set up, and with the new way that you can allocate skill points in D2R, the lightning sentries are also a threat. Like, they are full damage, fully synergized in the skill tree. So a lot of people are very confused by Dazer's build, and they think that they just have to prepare for that cheesy poison, or they just have to prepare for the whirlwind. Nah, man, you got to prepare for it all. This guy can at any minute make a couple of gear swaps, and suddenly he's hitting you like a trapper. Yeah, very easy to max LS now. But I'll tell you something that he also does is, he also prioritizes getting massive amounts of AR. You'll notice that when he connects, oh, nice hits from Dingus there. You'll notice that when he connects, when he gets in close range on Dingus, or really any character, you'll notice that he's not having any trouble hitting his opponent. His AR is through the roof. And if you know the budget this guy is working with, you might have seen his gear when he was showing it off there. This guy ain't on a budget. Dazer and budget don't belong in the same sentence. Nice hits right there. That also, might have noticed he was using a little bit of Dragon Claw there. That was very intelligent. Very intelligent, and also a little bit of secret sauce with this build in the way that he's set it up. I can tell you that in this build, he maxes Claw Mastery, which just happens to be a synergy of Dragon Claw. So when he finds you in these close range situations where you think he would be whirlwinding, sometimes if he has a name lock, he'll just Dragon Claw you, or Dragon Claw you. So he'll be hitting you with massive amounts of damage straight from his claws. It's very interesting, this Sin, man. It seems like he's got a tool for every situation. Yeah, oh, no doubt, dude. He just sold his old pair of claws for, like, a lot of money, dude. A lot of money. I had to hold 300,000 forum gold as collateral just to make a trade, or just to make just so that we could borrow back the claws for a video. That was the collateral. Yeah, his life total is approximately 4,400 almost. That's what his life total is. I know because I've broken this Sin down, put it together. He's pushing 4,400, I believe. In fact, in the version that I put together, and by the way, your screen is freezing here. Don't worry about that. That's Dazer's fault. See, look at his shitty connection. Look at that shitty connection. Don't worry about if it freezes up. I'll let you guys know so you don't smash your monitors and think something's going on. This shit happens sometimes in Discord. You know, it happens, but also he's playing from Europe. He's a European player. I believe these guys are probably playing 2 matches, one on Europe's server, one on America's, and he's probably on America's server right now. But yeah, the version of his Sin that I put together with absolutely decked out, maxed out shit, I actually hit a very respectable 4,444 life, which I thought was cool. So hopefully it comes out to that when I put the video together. But yeah, it's really good, man. He's pushing 4,400 life, which that's it. 4,200 used to be the clutch amount of life that you wanted, because then you could survive quite a number of hammer hits. But unfortunately for Hammerdins, they suck these days. Paladins in general suck in D2R PvP. Yeah, you can shift click your items, but the thing is, with a dual claw assassin, it only picks up on one claw slot, so he has to pick up one of them and swap them out. It only works for characters like ours that are used to just a sword and a shield or whatnot, whereas these dual claws in it will always take the main hand. Yeah, that's still pretty nice though, Bo. Yeah, 4K. 4.2, like I said, used to be the magic number for a lot of builds, but mainly because Hammerdins were a thing. Hammerdins are no longer a thing. So now, like, it's not as important. It's not as important, I don't think, as your skill level. Otherwise, you're just kind of maxing out your build at that point. Like, you know, oh man, nice hits, but also good hits from Dingus here. Could he make a big comeback? This is his chance to do it, man. This is his chance to do it, because I believe they are on the Americas server right now. The fact that Dazer lagged out there tells me he's probably on a different server. Nice name lock right there, and bam, a finish from Dazer on the American server. It's bad news for Dingus right there. Oh no, they are on Europe. They are on Europe. Ooh, they are on Europe. Okay. This could be very good for Dingus then, because he actually got very close in a couple of these exchanges. So I believe this was 3-0 on Europe. So they did start on Europe. Let's see if we can catch the other part of the stream here. Dazer's going to shut his down. He's not going to stream on North America, mainly just because of ping, and I don't blame him. I was actually going to... I thought it was pretty commendable if they were on North America and he was streaming. By the way, if you guys aren't subbed to the channel, it's a personal goal on this channel to just hit 1,000 subs. If we can hit that, I may not ask you ever again for any more. But it's just a personal goal on this channel right here. I want to post a whole bunch of duel clips with me embarrassing people like Maddie, and when I obtain the DFC title tonight, we want to post clips like that. And, you know, it would be cool if we could get 1,000 subs, because then they consider monetizing channels at 1,000 subs, and you guys could help me with that. So if you're not already, but I know all you boys are, or most you boys are already, and I appreciate that. All right, so we did have Dingus' stream there for a minute. I think he's switching servers, so we'll have to dial back in a moment. There we go. There we go. We in? We in? And here we go. Looking good, man. Looking good. These guys, looks like they're setting up a pool. We're going to get to see it from Dingus's angle this time. And this will be interesting because we'll be able to potentially suggest things that he might be able to do. If I was going up against Dazer on a druid, two things. I would certainly take advantage of the full 60% block versus him. Number A. Number B. I wouldn't even get fucking close to this guy. I would try to bait him into some nados. It's really tough. In fact, I might have actually retokened my entire build prior to the match and gone Fire Druid. That might have actually been what I did, but that's okay. As a Wind Druid, you can still get there. You just gotta bait him into a lot of shit. You just gotta bait him into a lot of shit. Yeah, I definitely can. Yeah, I definitely can. And I plan on actually going live on my main channel at some point. I'm just trying to work out all the kinks on this channel right now. But also, I may go live on this channel as well. This channel is, I think, over time going to be devoted a lot to like Diablo clips, you know, and all of this. Whereas the main channel is more like polished videos and stuff where I put some work into them. You know, this will still be, I'll put work into them, but it will be like the fun clips from stream, from other things. Like, you know, I don't want to have to worry as much. This is sort of my testing grounds at this point. Oh, nice hits there from Dazer. And it looked like Dingus was trying to get some damage in, but yeah, he's unfortunately Mind Blast PK. I actually do think he got some good nados in there. But unfortunately just couldn't finish, man. I mean, you're on a clock after you get hit by Dazer. You're going to get cut open. But yeah, that is the plan, man. That is the plan. I want to work out some kinks with the post into Discord. I want to work out some kinks just with the stream, the setup. I actually want to try to do some new things, make things look a little more crisp on stream. You know, and this will be the testing grounds for a little bit, I think. But the plan is to actually go live on the main channel. But I want the live streams. If I'm gonna go on the main channel, I want him to at least look Debrunsky crisp. Have you ever seen his live streams? Now, granted, nothing against Debrunsky, but I'm a pretty entertaining guy. All right, I understand that when I'm on stream, it's a fucking show. It might be a shit show, but it's a show. All right, I work hard every day. I try to psych myself up so that I can give you guys a show every time we stream. Right. But there's other things. There's other things. Like the transitions and shit. The transitions. Those are really cool. It just looks really professional. And I want to work some of the kinks out. We'll get that going, and I think I eventually might hit that up. But by the way, we did just see Dazer take that round right there from Dingus McGee. He finally did meet Dazer in the top 5, and it didn't go his way, unfortunately. Dingus has sailed his way to the top, man, and he got a title shot recently. There's some players in the top 10, though, that I'm surprised we never saw him go against, and Dazer is one of them. But we did get to see it tonight. I actually thought maybe it would be a little closer. I know it's sort of a rough matchup, honestly, Druid versus Sin. It certainly favors the Sin. And, you know, with a Sin like Dazer, it's really hard to come out from that. But we have learned some tricks with the Druid. And like I said, I wouldn't have been surprised if we saw Dingus come in as a Fire Druid. You know, knowing that, knowing his matchup there. But we also know that if there was a Wind Druid that could do it, Dingus has proven himself to be a worthy competitor in the top 10, and he might have been able to pull it off. But definitely a tough matchup for him. Can't really hold that against him, dude, but sometimes it happens. I actually hate throwing matchups together like that because it almost seems so one-sided sometimes. But it's almost unavoidable at some events. Like, everybody's running a lot of the same classes, all of this. So it's really tough sometimes. But let's check this out, man. We got... let's report some of these scores. This was a very hard-fought battle here. Me versus Maddie. We saw Dazer versus Dingus. I believe this was technically a 4-0 victory. Doesn't really matter. Only the losses in these matter. For ranking purposes, anyway. But yeah, boys, alright. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing some more duels here. Hopefully seeing some more. I see Demented getting fired up and ready to go. Now, he's got a match tonight against Dirty One. Now that's going to be something, boys. When was the last time we even saw this? Hold on. I have this little thing right here. I can see the last time we saw these boys fight. Dirty. Is this the first time? Dirty versus Demented? Oh, man. In recent history, I think it is. So this is going to be a big battle right here. I'm surprised these guys have never met up. Thanks, Razan. Appreciate you, man. The Dr. Disrespect of D2. I'll take that, man. I actually watched that a little bit of that guy's stream for the first time the other day. Or I say the other day, maybe it was today. That's what I mean by like the... Have you seen that guy? The way he starts streams? That shit is nuts, man. That shit is nuts. Like, I just fire shit up. I just like go on Twitch. Usually is what I've done. I just go on Twitch. I fire it up. I have like some stupid video playing. Stream starting soon. And then I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, yeah, seriously, that guy's an entertainer, man. Full of energy, too. Like, oh my god. And the little green screen thing that he does with the different scenes, I'm like, oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. I gotta set that up. We got the, right now, you can't hear that? You should be able to hear the... You should be able to hear the music for, It's the Fortress song from D2. That should be what's playing. Can you not hear that? You can hear that. Don't you fook with me. You can hear it. Here, I'm gonna turn it up. It's that. It's that in the background. We can't have it that loud though. Oh, the usual music? No, dude, we had to pay homage to Fortress. We were playing Fortress as I absolutely 100% undeniably handed Maddie his ass. So we're paying homage to this song. Now, I will say, this is actually a big day. This is actually a very big day. I didn't even think about this until just now. Because sometimes you just have to run your mouth and then real thoughts come into your brain. Take notes on that because someday you're going to use it. Some days you just got to run your mouth and real thoughts come into your brain. And I just thought of this. I just remembered this. Years ago on Twitch, when I first started streaming Diablo 2. Maddie might remember this. I hope Maddie is here to hear this. I got my ass kicked for an hour and a half straight by Maddie. It was the first time I'd met him and was able to duel with him. It was when we first started. I first started making content on Twitch. He kicked my ass for an hour and a half. And then the next day, Joby did the same thing on a paladin, which was especially a big hit to my ego at the time because I thought I was good on a paladin. And he kicked my ass, din v din, for an hour and a half straight. I don't think I got one round on either of those boys. But you know what? This is what I really appreciated about those two. I remember saying something like, holy shit, you guys are just on a whole different level. This is insane. And you know what Maddie said to me? And this is why it's a big day. Maddie said to me, I'll never forget these words. There will be a day. Reassuring me, he said, there will be a day where you 5-0 us. You can see why today was a landmark for me. It wasn't quite a 5-0. But that is huge. That's like some full circle shit. Mystic Maddie. He predicts these things. That's what he does. That's a big day, man. It's a big day. Now, granted, did I have class advantage on him? Yes. But has that stopped him from winning in the past? No. Now, there may be a day where I don't have class advantage. And I beat him. And that will be the next milestone. But today was a big milestone for me. I beat Maddie. And you know what I've got to say? From the bottom of my heart, Maddie. How does that fucking taste? That's payback for that hour and a half, that time that you first met me. I didn't know if you was trolling me on stream, but I don't fucking forget, alright? I don't fucking forget. And I hope that you fucking, you don't have to like it, but you have to eat it, alright? You don't have to like it, but you have to eat it. In all seriousness, man, that's huge. I owe a lot of the skill that I have now, if you can call it that, to those boys kicking my ass a lot over the years and teaching me things. So this is huge. This is huge. All right. I don't see anybody else streaming in the Discord, but you know what that makes me want to do is get warmed up for this fight with Toshank, because this is going to be huge. This is going to be where I achieve DFC Gold for the first time, boys. And I'm not taking it lightly. Toshank, by the way, would you be interested in making a gentleman's deal with me? And this is not only to put me to the real test, but it's also so that if I win, I can go back to Elite and I can rub it in. Can you make a gentleman's deal with me? Where you will only use 5 wolves the whole time. I don't want no bear shit. I want 5 wolves the whole time. Nope. I want straight necro. We'll FT3. I'm going to be on straight class disadvantage. I want 5 wolves. I won't wall spear mainly because I'm not that good. I don't have that skill set yet. I'm not comfortable enough. I'll treat you like number 1. You fucking better. Because I am. And if you don't treat it like that, you will soon be number 2. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say about that. You best be taking this one seriously, because this is gonna be a fight. You think I just filled a slot for Elite? No. The owner of the DFC asked me to step in because he knew there was only one Necro that could step up into Elite shoes in this dire time of company need. And it was me. Yeah, sure, there's some other good Necros out there, but none that are even close to this guy. This ain't just no fill-in fight. This is the wand right here. No, there's no life after each kill on this, but this is the setup that we use. This is the setup that we use because at one point I had to concede that I'm not a good Necro. And this was the setup that we landed on. And it allows me to make mistakes. And it allows me to do a little bit of lake sing, is what I call it. A little bit of lake sing. Oh yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, you know, this is fine. This is fine. We don't need to be too flashy. All right? We got everything we need. 2015 Annie. 1320 Necro Torch. Subpar but almost matching Fungal Grand Charms of Vita. Oh, why the cold? Why the cold? Because we got Hurricane, man. We can't be taking more damage from Hurricane than we need to. Yeah. Yeah, and don't laugh at this shit, because this is going to take DFC Gold tonight. Don't laugh at this shit. I hope anybody who's laughing and is like, oh, 1320 Torch, What garbage I hope you fucking eat those words later. I hope you come back to this and you say, holy shit. Y'all better put some respect on Cooley's name. I'm telling you, if I win versus Toshank tonight, I am never letting Elite live it down. Now, screw this if shit. When I win against Toshank tonight with this Necro, oh my god, Elite is never gonna hear the end of it from me. He was telling me earlier, when I was telling him, I was encouraging him to use my setup against Toshank because he was very discouraged from the matchup. And I was encouraging him. I was like, dude, just use my teeth setup, dude. It's so nasty. Like, I know that's going to be your strategy anyway. Like, just use the teeth setup. It'll make the duel faster, but it's also going to be cool as shit because it's like rogue gear that nobody uses. And he's like, nah, man. Shit's garbage. When I beat Toshank tonight, I'm going to write a guide as to how to Necro. And I'm going to send it to Elite. The complete strategy guide of how to play on the Necro. And I'm going to ask that he gives me his blessing and verification on it. And I'm going to let people know. If they want a true Necro player to look up to, it's this guy. Toshank too good. Yeah, well, we have seen him, admittedly. We have seen him struggle with... he was either struggling or just playing nice against some druids. Some lesser druids, I would say, in title shots before. And, but, you know, let's assume he wasn't playing nice. And, you know, or taking risks he shouldn't have taken. We've seen him struggle against some lesser druids in the DFC before. So I think probably you're right to some degree that was going through his mind. That when Toshank is on a Necro, or I'm sorry, when Toshank is on a druid, it's probably a whole different game. You know, he's not going to have as many... He won't be able to get away with making as many mistakes. That's certainly true. So I think to some degree you're right about that. And, you know, but I don't think he's like a lot of people say, oh, he's scared, he got all this stuff going on. I think that literally he does have a bit of pride, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. He just doesn't want to lose in such a fashion that he considers the matchup to be unfair or what have you. This is what I say. Sometimes you're going to have that, man. Like, sometimes there's just no way around it. You know, sure, we could have pushed the NVD, DVN, but like, it makes sense. But I think sometimes a champion needs to go against adversity a bit, right? Against a good player on a disadvantaged matchup, because that actually says a lot more, I think. It says a lot more when you can beat somebody under those circumstances, right? And it's just gonna happen, right? Like, for the longevity of the legacy, right, there's that. But if that's not important to you, then also just sometimes that shit will happen, right? Sometimes it's just gonna happen like that. You have a bad matchup. It would be either dueling later tonight or schedule sometime over the next few days. Both a little busy currently. Yeah, no problem, man. I'll just keep an eye on the Discord, and if I see people popping in there and streaming, we'll check it out, dude. Otherwise, I'm waiting for Toshank. Toshank, I'll send you the game name too, by the way, bud. Yeah, I got the same one up because it's really good ping for me, and I always have shitty ping in these games. So I'm currently in this game right here. Just in case you're ready, I want to get this one underway, dude. I think it would be cool to get my title, you know, just get that done and out of the way. Fuck, I might even end the stream. I might even end the stream on that note, because I can promise you there's no fight that's going to get better than that. Nah, we would have to do some victory laps. We would have to go... If I take the DFC title tonight, this is how we're going to celebrate. And don't... Before you go ahead and say that this is an irresponsible way to celebrate, why don't you hear me out, okay? We're gonna go PK some pub games. And I don't mean duel games. I mean bail games. Now, before you go in and saying that that's irresponsible, think of it this way. It's the pinnacle of responsibility. Because it says even the DFC champion isn't above having a little bit of fun at the expense of some noobs online. And if that isn't making a statement that I want to make about the DFC, then I don't know what is. But that will be indeed what we do to celebrate. We might actually forego watching any other duels and just go ruin a lot of people's fun. Like, what are they gonna do? Kick me out of the DFC? I'm the fucking champion. Right? What are they gonna do? So before you go and saying that's irresponsible, just relax a little bit and let's go ruin some people's fun. I think it would be a great time. Hey, thanks, Krabby. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, but also, when we do that, right? If you think about a story we could tell later on, maybe we get really in-depth and we tell a story about this character later on. We could tell his redemption arc. So every good champion, they have to eventually, they have to have a redemption arc, right? To have a good story. And that could be this Necro's redemption arc. That, you know, he wins the title and goes off and just griefs people. Like, what a shitty champion. He's like an anti-hero. But then, after I defend the title 10 times in a row, and let all the fame and stardom of DFC champion go to my head, maybe then I lose it. And then I have to take it back. And then this character has a redemption arc. So really, by griefing pubs, all I'm doing is setting myself up for a beautiful redemption arc. And what better time to do that than after winning the DFC belt, which will happen tonight. So we'll see, boys. It's a big chapter that's about to unfold. Very big chapter that's about to unfold. Burn them all. Dude, y'all laugh, but holy shit. So, you guys remember Bilbo Mega? Bilbo Mega was my first ever subscriber on Twitch. First ever subscriber. This guy used to join my streams and all of this. I just met him, like, you know. I thought, personally, when I first started streaming on Twitch, I was like, you know, I don't even know why I chose to stream Diablo 2, because in my head, I'm like, I'm kind of a shithead. At the time, I was stealing people's shit that they would drop in public games. I was PKing pub games. I was hunting down bots and stealing their gold. I'm like, who wants to watch this shit? Like, you know what I mean? That's what I do when I log on to D2. And then I go into, like, LLD duel games and slap on an Enigma of Peace and just get people fucking fired up. I'm like, who even wants to watch this? Like, you know? But then there was Bilbo Mega. And it might have been the best and worst thing that happened to me streaming, because I remember going in to a Tal Rasha's Tomb game with my LLD and pulverizing the ever-loving piss out of the people that were trying to level. And this guy loved it. And as they say, as to why the internet is so great, this may or may not be something that they say, but why the internet is so great is because you can find people who appreciate anything you do. And that day was no exception. Bilbo showed me in that moment that it's okay to be who you are. Doing the anti-steal from across the car's wall. No, we never did that. That was like that was lowbrow shit, man. That was lowbrow shit. That was like, by the time I was stealing people's shit, like, that was a thing of the past. Like, everybody knew about that. You had to get creative. When I was stealing people's shit, you had to be creative. I think on my old computer, oh, I meant to haul some of this stuff over to the new computer so I could show you guys. But I have some videos of but when I finally set up OBS and was recording things, I had some videos because that was what I did. I would pop in to public games where people were transferring their items in LOD, and they would go and drop them in random places and try to hide them and then come back on another character. I had a whole dude devoted to finding those items. I had mastered my craft. I spent an embarrassing amount of time on D2 learning how to track people and find them. Like, find where they had been in the game. I know some dirty tricks. And I spent an embarrassing amount of time learning how to do that. I was good at it. And I have some videos of people going to the most creative places in the game, dropping their stuff, trying to transfer it, and then me, boom, popping into the game within seconds, finding it, and loading up, man. Loading up. And this is what I say. I would feel bad about it, right? I would feel bad if there wasn't some other way people could transfer their shit in D2 LOD. Like, I thought my item stealing career was over in patch 1.12, which is where they introduced the perming of games after you leave them for, like, they stay up for 5 minutes. I thought for sure, I was like, oh, there goes that. It's been nice getting rich in this game this way, but now that people can just make a game and it's perm, people just didn't do it. People just didn't do it. Yeah, the shared stash certainly killed it, though. The shared stash certainly killed it. Otherwise, I'm kind of more comfortable with who I am. If that wasn't a thing in D2R, you best believe I would still do it. Especially when the game launched and nobody had anything. Like, that was always the best time, man. On ladder resets, we would sit there, me and my buddy, we would sit there even like 2 or 3 days after ladder reset, and people would transfer Shakos, High Runes, Bear Runes, Jaws, Enigmas. 3 days after ladder reset, they'd be doing that shit. So it was like insta-rich. Like, people thought it was JSP. Nah, it was always just trolling pub games. Free stuff everywhere. If you know where to look. Yeah, shared stash long overdue, man. Long overdue. I'm happy to see it overall, though. I'm honestly happy to lose that to have a shared stash. Makes things a lot easier. It makes dueling a lot better too. Yeah, and you always could have, too. You always could make private games in LOD to transfer that stuff. That's always how I would transfer. Like, you make a private game with an unguessable password, and then you transfer it. Just simply how it is. Hoshank's on the shitter. He said he's laying kid down to sleep now. But what I think that's code for is he's taking a shit. That's what I think it's code for. But yeah, so we can check out this setup here real quick. Our goal is to teeth Toshank. He's going to be on a druid. We have class disadvantage. We have this shield right here with Cham so that we can have cannot be frozen. Although, thinking about it, there may be some value. Fuck, I might actually do this right now. I might have to transfer a bear rune. Does anybody have a bear rune? I'll pay you back. Actually, we probably got time. I might be able to transfer it. It's on my other account. But there might be some value in actually swapping this out to a Raven Frost. Let me see what the damage is. Hold on. I'm just theory crafting here as this happens. Because if we're going to get hit with Hurricane, we actually have Cold Absorb. Yeah, we lose 50 teeth damage. We lose 50 teeth damage and how much mana? We lose like 50 mana. Shit, is that worth it? I feel like this is only for cannot be frozen and cold absorb, though. Appreciate that, McLaurin. Appreciate it, man. I feel like that's how you gotta be. I feel like that's how you gotta be. I mean, it's always how I've been, and I don't really want to change it for YouTube or streaming. It's kind of, it's fucking tough to, like, be somebody you're not. So, like, you just gotta kind of own it some days and be like, you know what, I'm kind of a shithead, and I hope you're okay with it. Dude, I think I might do this. It's only gonna cost me 40 teeth damage. I don't know, dude. 40 teeth damage, and we would have 32 DR. Yeah, 30 to 40 teeth damage. Do you think it's worth it? I know it doesn't seem like much, but teeth damage is super low in the first place, so that's like a you know, certain percent of teeth damage there. We also lose a little bit of life because of battle orders. Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna do it because the whole point of this build is to leech life back from wolves. So I want to stay above 3k life. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, and I'm happy. I'm happy about that too, man. Yeah, like, I'm not trying to slight anybody else that does D2 content, because I think there's a lot of great content creators out there. But I think there's a couple of things that can hold people back from having honest opinions or good opinions about D2. And that is a lack of understanding about something. A lack of, like, historical deep understanding about why certain things are the way they are. That, which I think there's probably only one big streamer, I think, that has a grasp on that, and that is Llama. Dabrowski does know a lot of stuff, but sometimes I don't think he knows why things are the way they are, or have a lot of historical knowledge about subtle things changing, such as Sunder Charms, right? Like, this is a perfect example. I'm not saying I don't like Sunder Charms. I'm kind of happy that they're here. It was like a happy accident. But I think they took Dabrowski's full-on suggestion for Sunder Charms. Like, we made a news video about this. He made that suggestion, and then days later, Sunder Charms got introduced. But it's a good suggestion when you talk about a fire-based character, which is what he was talking about. But when you talk about other builds, such as we've seen, cold sorceresses, which I certainly called out in the next video, it just doesn't work the same, and it absolutely breaks the build to have something like that. So here we are, season 2 of Ladder, absolutely busted cold sorceress. Like, it's by far leagues and above any other character you can run at any point in the game. You know, it's just how it is. I'm not making that up. It's not my opinion. It's just how it is. You know, but I think it helps to have an understanding like that. You know, but it also, I think something that other people will struggle with is they care what Blizzard thinks of them. And, you know, to some degree I do. Like, I don't want them to ban me. I enjoy playing D2. However, that being said, I don't necessarily care if they have the best opinion about me. Now, I wouldn't turn down being invited to some Blizz event. I don't think I'm popular or big enough for that. But, like, some big BlizzCon event or some big public testing, like they did way back in the day for D4. Oh, shit. I would love to be a part of that. I wouldn't turn that down. But certainly, with my style and my approach, I'm probably not high up on their list of people to invite to such events. And I certainly understand that, but I don't think it makes sense to tailor what I say and what I do all to hopefully get one of those invites, you know, or to be included in those things. It's mentally taxing, and eventually I would feel like I'm pandering to someone or being fake. Yeah, like basically just don't ban me. That's all I care about. Like don't ban me. I say that, but then I actively try to dupe items and make videos about it. Well, whatever. Like what if I get banned for that? I'm happy about it. Like, you know what I mean? All right, cool, we did it. How do you know I'm right? Because I got banned. Like, nailed it. You know, well worth it. Well worth it. But yeah, like that's so yeah, that's the only thing that I think about with other content creators, and I feel like that's why I'm happy sometimes that you guys have blessed me with a platform to say these things, because we have seen in the past Blizzard hears at least the shit that we say, and that's cool. They don't always take heed to it, but they certainly hear it. And the only evidence that we know that we have that Blizzard hears what the fuck I say is because every time I bring something up and every time I show that something's broken, they patch it. Like, who cares that we're having fun with it? Who cares that it's actually cool? Like, they patched, for example, when I gambled 10,000 circlets and showed people how to get circlets and not coronets, that wasn't even a glitch. That was in LOD. What did they do? Fucking patched it. They acted like whatever I say is a glitch, and then they just patch it. You know, so there was that. And then there was the ladder-only rune words on non-ladder. Not only did they patch it, but they fucking poofed all of the rune words that people had made. The broken weapon bug. Guess what was in their next patch update? They wouldn't even have known about that shit. Why? Because only duelers know about it. Only low-level duelers knew about it. No one was bringing that up. Like, so there's been so many instances in the past where it's just so specific of what they chose to fix and how they responded to it that it not only tells us that they hear the videos, but they also don't have the best taste in their mouth surrounding Cooley, which I'm completely okay with. I'm completely okay with. It makes making jokes about Blizzard in like news updates makes it a lot easier. You know, I gotta say, the D4 leaks video, I was rather happy about. I could only picture in that video Blizzard sitting on the edge of their seat, about ready to shit, about ready to file a copyright claim on the video, just sitting with the hot finger ready, like ready to do it. And then me showing the most tongue-in-cheek edits of Diablo 4 leaks and trolling those guys. What I wouldn't have given to been a fly on the wall at the next Blizzard meeting there. About to duel 252, sick. All right, sick. Thank you, Doom. All right, so we'll check this out. Appreciate the heads up too. Usually, if you guys are ready to go, it's always a good idea to hit me up on stream. That's usually where I see it. All right, so I also see Demented going at it. We're gonna try to pop into this duel here real quick, actually. Oh man. Y'all might have heard something. We missed a little bit here. This is actually Demented versus Dirty. This is Sin v Barb. I hope I don't seem uneducated when I try to gauge the fairness of this matchup. But I think it's pretty fair. I think it's actually pretty fair. Like, it's definitely a distance duel for the Sin. And if the Barb can catch the Sin, then the Sin is in trouble. But you also notice that lower res curse that Demented had on him right there? That's because our boy Dirty is now, he's using the new Claws boys. He's using Plagues. And this is cool. I think we're going to see a lot more trap Sins surface in the DFC and in dueling in general now, because +5 trap claws are now affordable. You can just find a base and make them on ladder and wait for season reset and send them over. Or if you were like me, you could make those non-ladder only rune words, or those ladder only rune words on non-ladder, and then when Blizzard goes and patches them, put the fucks to the man, get your items back, and have all of the plagues that you made on non-ladder. I won't tell how I did that one, because then Blizzard probably will do something to me, but fuck them. Beat them at their own game and kept all of the ladder-only rune words I made on non-ladder. None of them poofed. It was just a game of patience. It was just a game of patience, and I won. I won. Put the F's to the man. But that's what we're seeing. We're seeing +5 trap claws, likely from maybe a spider, but most likely we're going to see a lot more traps than we are whirlwinds in this duel on behalf of Dirty on his Sin. Ooh. Now, Demented is going to be trying to close the distance just like that. Try to leap and send Dirty off of his game. Get him stunned a little bit and try to grab a name lock. Maybe even chain Zerk, depending on the situation. But Demented, dude, I think Demented is a very highly underrated dueler in the DFC. I made the mistake of underestimating this guy a couple of times. Won't ever happen again. If I ever see him when I'm defending the DFC title, I'll be sure not to underestimate him. And also, as the creator of the DFC, I will certainly be sure to give myself class advantage when we make the matchup. Yeah, I didn't laugh when I said that. When I get that title, I'm holding on to it, boys. Y'all fucked up letting me get the title. Y'all fucked up. It's gonna be like Murdered In versus Barb for the first 5 weeks of title defenses. Gonna take the best Barbs in the DFC and knock them out one by one. Honor the people on the lower ladder with title shots. It's gonna happen. I got a long ways to go if I want to catch up to the title defenses of Elite. By the way, lower res just procced there. That's very interesting. I'm curious to see potentially what Demented's resistances are. Barb's already struggle stacking up those resistances. So with that lower res, I love the fact that he's just staying on the inside, doesn't care. He actually did just get hit with a Lightning Sentry under lower res there and didn't really get hit that. It didn't actually hurt him as bad as I thought it would. And he clipped Dirty too. Julvan, first win against Underrated. Hell yeah, man. Congrats, my dude. Congrats, that's awesome. Didn't know that was your first win. That's dope. But no, I'm talking about Demented. Underrated is also underrated, I think, for sure. But Demented, I think, has always been underrated till he got into the top 10 and people started taking him a bit more seriously. But like from the first time I dueled this guy, I'm like, this guy's got some potential. Very versatile on a couple of different classes too. We've seen him pretty vicious on a Druid, Barb, Necro too, I believe. Oh, the screen goes a little gray there. Don't worry, that's my fault. Yeah, congrats, Julvan, man. That's friggin' dope. Was that a 5-0? What was the score? That's a tough match too. That was Din v Sin. Shit, man. I hope I wasn't talking during that and that was going on and I missed it. Y'all were streaming it or something. Shit. That's good. 5-3, GG. GG, man. Yeah, that is a tough match. Tough match. Let me get that in there, save myself some headaches later on. Jewel with his first win. Paladin, was it VT? I would imagine it's probably VT. VT versus Underrated on the Sin. G, F, and G, man. That must have been a banger. VT versus Spider. Okay. I can imagine you probably didn't do a lot of whirling against a VT. I guess opportunistically you could do it, but usually they advise against it. I've gotten beat on my den by Sins that just keep their distance and trap me. CT trapped me the whole time. Came back 4 wins back to back. What? Oh my god. That's nasty. Nasty, dude. Hell of a comeback. Lag's been my downfall lately. Yeah, dude, that happens to me all the time too. Like, I'll even be on an East game and suddenly my ping is like 150 and it just stays there. I've done it in a few MF games this week too. I've been like magic finding on ladder and shit, and I'm on East, like just creating games, single player. Oh my god, big hits from Demented. L, all good. Yeah, he's probably trying to bow, but look, when you step outside, boys, you gotta be ready to defend yourself at all times. Just like me cheap shotting Maddie. It ain't my damn fault. Could I have been a good sportsman, future champion? Sure. But not in that moment. Like I said, I'm just opening myself up for a redemption arc, okay? You set the expectations low, you can only go up from there. So we're aiming low, boys. Got 2 kills from Whirlwind though? That's whew. Wouldn't expect that. Yeah, if you do it opportunistically, you can do it. Like, if you find yourself in that situation where you can whirlwind down and your opponent's trying to, like, walk up to you and smite you, it's pretty decent. But, like, it's very situational. Usually when I go up against assassins that use Lightning Sentry, even if they can whirl, they just never do. Like, they just CT cast traps and don't let me on their screen. And I'm like, yeah, alright. I get it. Force me to get you. Alright, here we go again. Dirty. Now, Dirty rose to fame on his Necro, man. And we're seeing him, as of recently, really pull out these trap sin skills here. And he's got some good ones, man. Some good CTing. Now, this matchup back in the day used to be cool because what you could do is you could set up these traps and let the barb aggress you. And when they got on the inside, you could just hold down Mind Blast and try to stay just outside of where they were at because they couldn't teleport on you. They would have to try to chase you with Whirlwind and eat a ton of traps, or they would have to try to either weapon swap or Whirlwind away to break your your Mind Blast name lock. It was one of the only matchups where I actually enjoyed seeing a Mind Blast lock because it just forced the barb to play, you know, intelligently in close quarters, make some clutch calls, and they weren't really ever locked, so they could always get out of it. You know, sort of same thing when you see a Paladin back in the day go up against Mind Blast lock. It wasn't horrible because they could always charge out of it. But, you know, it's other classes that just don't really have a way out of it, that it was just miserable. Boom, just like that, man. And he's still locked. Still locked. Dirty's still doing chip damage here from a distance with that Mind Blast lock. Where are the drinking challenges? Hey, Shirley, I'm so glad you're here, because now I can mod you. Hold on, mod. How come it's not letting me mod Shirley? Oh, I gotta switch accounts. I'm on my Cooley account watching this. Here we go. Here we go. Mod Shirley. Boom. Official mod status. Dude, I don't even know if you can do challenges and shit, right? On YouTube. I'm gonna have to set something up. Like, so when I stream on the main channel, probably like a donation goal, or like every channel membership or something, we do cheers, or like something. We're gonna have to set some incentives up because I don't think you can use like channel points like you could on Twitch. You're now a mod, bruh. You're now a mod. By the way, I want to thank everybody who's subscribed to the Cooley Live channel, man. It's the goal to get 1,000 subs on this channel, so we can hopefully monetize some of the crazy shit we're gonna do on it. That's the goal. I noticed we got a few more. I just want to say thanks to Bo, Anthony Ray. There's still some. It takes like a while to populate sometimes, but those are the ones that pop up. Nil Ross, Abrasive, the boys of the ship. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the score is in this matchup right here, but we know it's probably at least 2 or 3-0 in favor of Demented. At least 2 or 3 wins in favor of Demented. Or I shouldn't even say in favor, because we might have missed some crucial part of this. Big damage there, though. Oh, he caught some big hits from Dirty. Dirty really turning up the heat here. Can't wait, Toshank. That title is as good as mine. I know you thought it was a filler match. Oh, Jose. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Man, Demented is in trouble. Probably Mind Blast PK, man. Definitely Mind Blast PK, and there it is. GG. That's all right. That's all right, Toshank. You can try to do it against me. You can try to 3-0 me in our FT3 match. We said it FT3 because when I take this title, I want it to be quick. All right? When I take this title, I want it to be quick. He ain't fucking around. It's going to be a quick duel. He's going to be here all night. Toshank's going to be pissed. He's going to be like, what the fuck? I was so close to DFC Gold and had it stolen from me. That's what he's going to think. But truthfully, it's going to be because of the absolute skill on this Necro right here. And when I beat Toshank, I told you, I'm going to rub it in. I'm going to rub it in Elite's face. And I'm going to put out a short video that I'm going to share with him. It's going to be called How to Necro. I'm going to share it with him. And I'm going to address it to Vamp the Champ. And I'm going to show him what's up. I'm going to show him. I'm going to be like, look, Vamp, just give me a half hour of your time someday. And I'll teach you how to do what I did. I'm going to do it. Now, you boys are going to have to be patient, because it's probably going to be long matches. It's going to be FT3 really, because these are going to probably be long matches if they go anywhere close to my way. We're going to see. Joby was here earlier. Joby was here earlier. Maddie was here earlier. We modded those boys up. I want to test something. See if you can ban them. See if you can ban them. Thank you for muting me, Shirley. What? What happened? The fuck? Did I miss something? Oh man, look at this, man. Dirty getting in some chip damage here. Dong, what's up, my dude? We're gonna get it. I might actually have to take a piss before the big match, because it's gonna be a long match. It's gonna be grindy, but it's gonna end with a belt. It's gonna end with a belt. I gotta get in Necro mode. I gotta have my walk spears on point. Just in case. I don't plan on doing many of them. But when I do, they're gonna be unexpected, and they're gonna be devastating. And they're gonna be flawless. It's a pissing match. I won't win a pissing match with Toshank. I've seen those before with him. And that was in LOD, when he actually was in a pissing contest with somebody, trying to BM the shit out of them, dropping his lifers in the moor in order to rep life back. Encouraging, or discouraging his opponent, I should say, all along. Probably smoking a bong along the way somewhere, like hitting blunts. And just not dying. Toshank is good at not dying. That's for sure. This is Demented. This is the guy on the barb right now. Demented is very good, man. Demented is very good. He's, we were just saying, he's probably been underrated for a very long time in the DFC, until he cracked into the top 10 and people started really having a lot of respect for his style and his skill on a lot of different characters. We're seeing him on a barb here tonight. He's very good at getting on the inside, avoiding damage, usually on the approach. And, you know, remaining aggressive, recognizing in this case when Dirty has him pinned down with Mind Blast and when he doesn't, you know, and capitalizing on the moments where he doesn't. Very nice damage there from Dirty. Cooley started to be at the age where his stream isn't too strong. Yeah, I think he meant a different kind of stream, Toshank. I think he meant a different kind of stream. Remember, we were talking pissing contests. Come on. I never thought I'd see the day where I had to tell Toshank to get his mind in the gutter. I never thought there would be a day where I would have to remind him. But we've reached that day. We are here. What a special day it is. All right, I need my nerve relaxing. I can feel this match is coming. Now, what do you think of this lower res proc so far? Not totally OP. Not totally OP. Hasn't really, like, delivered devastating damage as a result. A woman is changing me. I drank 3 times in 3 months. Dude, congrats, man. I think that's good. Now, look. You don't ever have to rely on a woman to change you. You know what I mean? They'll do that anyway. But always do it for yourself, bro. Look, if next month you ain't with this chick, I don't want to hear that you're fucking living in a box on the corner drinking 40 ounces of Hurricane that you bought at the local Irving, all right? This is new version of Toshank here to stay. Toad Bank. And there it is. There it is. Gotta love this guy's name too, Smesh. Bar's name is Smesh. If y'all get that reference, you get it. Yeah, and the LR proc actually doesn't reduce resistances by as much as you think either. I think it's between 50 and 60 minus all, or yeah, minus all. So not entirely hard to stack against. 58, yeah, 58. Can't wait, man. We actually saw Max do that once. I think it was in, I want to say it was in LOD, but it might have been in D2R. Fucking surprised somebody. 5 stack of traps. They come in trying to aggro and he switches to infinity and nukes them. It was one of the coolest kills I've ever seen. I don't know why. Like, I wish I had this channel going because we most certainly would have clipped it so that we could always reference it. But that's why I'm happy we have Cooley live. Like, I wouldn't feel good about putting it on the main channel, because I try to polish things up before we put them there. But this channel will go down in eternity as having sick clips like that. Sick streams. It's going to be all the golden stuff that might not be polished, might be a little rough around the edges, but is certainly up to par with character. Oh my god. And summon an Iron Golem with it. Oh my god, 1 life from poison facets. Holy shit. I mean, it's an expensive way to potentially get a hit on someone like that. Because what if they kill the Golem first? There's always that. No shit. Oh yeah, D2GA, especially whereas you don't care about it in D2GA. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Stack your inventory up with those. That's genius. Yeah, D2GA, you used to just be able to go and buy all of your items from the vendors, so you could hell out a 6-socket staff like that, or a 6-socket scythe or some shit. Be a lot easier, a lot cheaper. Worse than AOL 91. Oh shit. I'm happy you were able to make those references, man. I still remember AIM. You remember having the AFK messages on AIM? I remember scamming people on D2 with programs I sent to them on AIM. Now look, you can say what you want about scamming, but that's not the fucking point. Alright? It was a different time. I was a different person. And it was AIM. A lot of dirty shit happened on AIM. Oh man, nice teleport in from Demented. I'm gonna see if we can switch over to a different perspective here. See if we watch this from Dirty's angle. See his 6 sin skills here. He might actually have the widescreen going on. So I'm gonna see about adjusting this if it looks weird. Yeah, it looks a little weird. Let me try to adjust it. Boom, easy. I gotta set up waiting for Dirty. I gotta set up waiting for this guy. Yeah, right? It was easy, Redemption. Oh, and bam, there it is. Smash takes it again. I believe that's at least 4 wins for Smash, aka Demented. He might be 1 win away from taking it from Dirty. Yeah, Dirty's got that widescreen setup. Dude, apparently there's some rule sets that don't like you using this widescreen shit. Dazer showed me some shit with it. Like, I guess it does raise some questions as to whether or not people can grab name locks on you before you can grab name locks on them. Blah, blah. Like, it makes sense. Perhaps we ought to have rules against it. But until someone, like, here's the thing, is until things really get super abused, they tend not to have rules thrown against them in the DFC. So, like, you got the widescreen? All right, abuse it. Show me it's broken has always been the mentality in DFC. Like, that's why we just lowered block for druids and sins. Is this just because, like, they're just doing better than everything else? It has been proven broken. You know, Necro is on a different planet, but certainly with all of the other classes, those could probably afford a nerf too, in some way. Long time ago, I thought games could be loot bugged, where you can go out of town and every minion you killed would drop a set or unique. Do you remember this, or am I crazy? Yes, I remember this. This was in the early days, I believe. This was in the early days of D2. I think very early. When, I think actually even back in the days when your extra gold find was actually magic find. I think that it certainly existed then. I don't remember it happening as of, like, past patch 1.10. You can grab locks an extra 0.5 screens away. Yep. Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's certainly an advantage. I mean, but you have to, you know, you have to grab that advantage. And I guess it doesn't really help to have, like, there's opposing rule sets, like D2A, I'm not sure if they allow it, or if they don't allow widescreen or whatnot, or what have you. And then to have DFC that does, you could never really, you couldn't really tell at that point. You would have to wait for someone to abuse it in DFC. But, yeah, I mean, if there's no immediate apparent need for it, I say whatever. If you're coordinated enough to grab name locks and to actually capitalize on them, then we're talking about the highest level of play. So, like, okay, great. Let's see people go up against each other at that highest level and see how much it makes a difference. I just don't think we would ever see it be that big of an issue. But it's good to be aware of it. Because then if it does happen, and we do see ourselves in that spot, we can certainly look out for it. And we could be like, oh, well, this guy had a widescreen. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Ah, that could be a Mandela effect thing. I do vaguely remember something about that, though. There was also something that, where it wasn't, I'm not sure if it was a bug or just poor game design back in the day, where like certain areas of the map would determine drops. So like if a monster was over a certain area, they would drop more. Like they would drop rarer shit. Like it was just super weird. Like there was something like that that certainly existed. So maybe that's part of this Mandela effect. You never really know. I think I had an idea like that at one point. Didn't we talk about that at one point? Like the weird shit, the Mandela effects of D2. Man, this is a close duel. Demented is in trouble. Might actually be Mind Blast PK. Very close to it either way. Hard telling exactly from Dirty's standpoint, but... yeah, I would have to muster up a whole bunch of things, though. Dude, this is close, man. I know it's at least 4-2 in favor of Demented. It's at least 4-2. He has at least 4 wins, and Dirty has at least 2. Nice pre-buff clause there. Good old +5s. Good old +5s. Dude, I've noticed that pre-buff claws are actually super rare. And how do I notice this? Because I saw Dazer's full setup, and he did have 2 +6 pre-buff claws, but being the perfectionist that he is, even a pair of those was not 2-socketed. And after knowing some dirty tricks about that build, he would certainly prefer that they are, which tells me that they're either not available or people are charging ridiculous prices for them. So that makes me want to farm claws for +6 pre-buff claws, because apparently those are like over 10k forum gold you can get for them. And then plus, if you still find like +6 trap claws or even +5 claws with 40 IAS, those are still 80k forum gold apparently. 80,000 forum gold still. Even in the existence of Plague, there's still +5s with 40 IAS because of very specific reasons in a Sin build are still 80k forum gold with 2 sockets. Very, very expensive. Come to find out, Plague did not kill the long-term value of these +5 claws with 40 IAS. With +5 GTs or runic talents. Those are still very valuable. It's crazy to think it's a magic item and it's still worth, even at this point on non-ladder, still worth quite a bit more than what most people find as like uniques or super rares, or even at 32020, it's worth significantly more than that. It's crazy. D2 economy is weird, man. I think this is like a cinnamon menthol flavor. I gotta go re-up though, I'm almost out of juice. Ah, nice, go-getters. 30 IAS is usually good enough anyway, because you're going to have to put a IAS jewel in it anyway, and you only need 42. Oh, shit. Chew and Riz. Dude, after this, me and Toshank are going to go at it. But I hope we get to catch some of that. That's actually a duel that when we set that up, I was super pumped about it. Like, I know Chew probably could have easily gone for the title this week, very easily. But if he's not going to, a 6 Sin v Sin with, you know, Riz v Chew. Usually Sin v Sins are boring, but never have I seen one that involved Chew that was boring. But also Riz is one of the most exciting Sin players to watch. Yeah, that's insane. But y'all are going to have to watch me get the title first. Y'all are just going to have to watch me take this title. Get my first ever DFC belt. Make Chew Nancy. Re-upping on those mana pots. Dirty trying to make a big comeback here. I think he's really learned the rhythm of this fight. But, oh my god, he's doing some work, man. Putting in some work on Demented. Dude, he could get there. This could be a big comeback from Dirty on a Sin. And that would be saying something, man. I'm so proud of this guy, man. Like, I look at this guy and I'm inspired. It's stories like Dirty that make me feel as though there's a possibility I can really take this title tonight. Gives me supreme confidence in myself. Starts up from the bottom of the bottom, climbs to the top of the top, gets a few title shots, switches it up. This guy now using a Sin and Pretty Vicious on a Necro. Like, this guy's got skills, man. And he sharpened him up from the bottom of the bottom. Yeah. It's a Poison Dagger deck. Basically. Yeah, most improved player in D2R I've ever seen. Yeah, 100%. He's now banging with the big boys, dude. Like, and he's a force to be reckoned with. I remember I beat him once in the DFC. I don't think it would ever happen again. Until I gain the title tonight. And then nobody's taking it from me. Nobody. Boom, there it is, man. At least 4-3 right now. At least 4-3. Demented on the verge of taking this, but Dirty trying to deny him. Trying to deny him this victory. Alright, I'm going to BRB, boys. I'm going to take a piss to get this out of me before I take this title. We'll continue watching this match. We'll tune in for the rest of it here in a second. And then after this match, it's title time, boys. BRB. Weird fight. Yeah, I mean, these guys are basically Demented, the Barbarian, is very close to taking this. He's got 4 wins. He's 1 win away from taking this. So Dirty is trying to keep the distance, which is exactly what he needs to do on a Sin. It's exactly what he needs to do on a Sin. And he's picked up on that. He's trying to capitalize on it. and really do what he needs to do to pull in the victory. So he's being very cautious. One wrong move could cost him. Oh, hold on. Let me get this right. This is Demented standpoint. You want 2 Sin, 3 LS, over 3 traps, worth way more. Oh, because of like claw block and shit? Claw block, Shadow Master, yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
Makes sense. You gambled 3 5 LS and 1 6, all without IAS. I'm hoping to find 6 LS. Yeah, dude, either way, honestly, Jose, like, honestly, either one of those is sick, because there's still nasty amounts of forum gold when you find them. Like, whether it's +6 traps, 40 IAS. Yeah, but dude, I'm actually glad you're doing that. A lot of people, they don't talk about that being the actual best way to farm those claws, man. No one talked about it. But I think it still is, and I'm actually happy that you found like 3 pairs of those, man. I'm telling you, I really do think it is the best way to find them. Gold Fine Barbs are the most underrated MF character. I shouldn't say underrated. People are finally understanding how nasty Barbs are for MF. And like, I know it's repetitive and it's predictable to go to like Traven Call and just keep doing the same thing, but like, it's the most profitable by leagues more profitable than anything else. Like, because all it takes is that one time when you gamble plus 540 IAS clause, and suddenly you've won the game. Or you win, you know, you find a nasty circlet with like 220, 32 open socket. There you go. Just takes that one time. Like, and you're targeting those items. Just takes one. And you find high runes along the way, Jaws, Bears, all of that shit. You can still find that nasty shit. And heaven forbid it's terrorized. You get nasty experience. You know, you can find, you like find Tyrael's Might, like it's, you know, worth anything. But like, you can still find the nastiest stuff. But people don't realize when they go hunting for these uniques and stuff and these holy grail items, that the real shit is those sort of chase items. Like, you know, those sort of chase items, the diadems, the endgame diadems, the 540 claws, like that shit is really what you need to go after. A lot of people like to do that stuff and they MF in single player, and personally, unless you're going after a holy grail, I don't understand the point of MFing in single player. Like, I MF just to take my mind off from things sometimes. It's kind of fun, but still I feel like I'm wasting my time if I'm doing it on single player. I haven't done that since I bought this game in 2007 or whatever the hell it was. 2005. Actually, it was before that. 2002? Oh, that's sick. Yeah, and then, yeah, let's not forget, you can actually trade the ones that don't quite get there for, like, high runes and shit, too. Dude, Dirty doing some work, man. He might actually even this up at 4-4 in this round, which would be pretty insane and would add some pretty high stakes to this final round. He's getting some nasty chip damage in there. Oh, nice hits there from Demented, but he pays for it. Gets locked with the Mind Blast, and there it is. Whoo! Final round. 4-4 with these absolute titans. I thought we were going to see Dirty get absolutely shut out by Demented here, but he has picked up on the rhythm. He's picked up on his game, and he is now here, ironically, to smash. That's what he's doing. This is a big comeback. I think he was down 3 or 4-1 at one point. It's now 4-4. This is a comeback. Oh man. Alright, I'm running low on e-cig liquid. We're gonna have to make sure we're stocked up on this shit. If I'm going up against Toshank, he's gonna be ripping bongs and shit. I gotta make sure we've got some nerve chilling liquid and some e-cig liquid. We can't be running out of that.
The Order welcomes you.
These guys stocking up on their mana pool here, making sure that they don't lose anything. They don't have any excuses during this last round to determine the winner of this absolutely back and forth battle. This is what we dial into DFC for, boys. Like, this is PvP. Look at this, dude. Demented making some last-minute swaps here. He's changing something up for this battle. Interesting. Cutting down on the faster hit recovery charms. Perhaps he didn't need them for the setup, or it's also possible he's experimenting with different breakpoints here. I still don't really know what the best breakpoint for faster hit recovery is. I was sort of disagreeing with Elite a little earlier, which I know is weird because he probably knows Necros better than I do, right? It's probably fair to say. But he seemed to think that you still need to hit 86% FHR in the NVD matchup. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but we're going to find out. Because my guy certainly doesn't have 86 FHRs. One of the things I purposely sacrificed on my weird-ass Necro build. Yeah, Demented's got some nasty shit, though. Nasty items. It's really good to have stash swaps like that, man, where you can... that's why I love the shared stash. You can just always swap in and out, man. You can have a whole stash full of like 20 11s for every element, and in these 1v1 matchups, that shit goes a long way. Pouring out some more of the Merlot, boys. It's better than the Merlittle, and it's gonna ease these nerves a little bit. Performance enhancing drug. At least according to the American Archery Association. Good old Merlot. Oh, really? The pouches? So it's like dip, but not. It's a pouch. No shit. Dude, that's dope. I didn't even know those were a thing. So it like doesn't stain your teeth and shit. It's just straight nicotine. God damn, man. Tobacco companies gotta be fucking... They gotta be kicking themselves, man. That used to be a very profitable industry, but now everybody's smoking friggin' e-cigs, and now they've got lip shit that's pure nicotine too? Shit, dude. It's like snuff without tobacco, yep. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, because if you can make all of this e-cig liquid with like straight friggin' nicotine in it, why not just do that too with like a pouch? That it really makes sense. You can make it all flavored and shit. You wouldn't have tobacco breath. It could be all minty. Shit. All right, let's make sure this is charged up. It's about to get real, boys. Weed, oil, smoked, vape, but quit was good though. Vaping helped me quit cigarettes, dude. No shit. I never smoked cigarettes. I was actually just chilling with this is like the gayest way to get into vaping, but like I was just chilling with a buddy of mine who was in a similar situation. He was like quit. He was vaping because it was healthier than smoking cigarettes, and like he was smoking this thing. Remember those blue cigs? They had this whole campaign where this guy he was like the Joe Cool of, you know, the 2000s. Like, you know, he had this blue cigarette with the blue light on it and shit, and looked like a real cigarette, but it was metal, you know. And either way, my buddy Brady had those, and we were sitting around chilling in his living room, and he's puffing on this shit, and he blows this cloud, and it was just pure vanilla smoke. And I was like a kid in a candy store, man. They got me. I loved vanilla. And I was like, shit. Do you mind if I try that? Here we are. Probably 15 years later. I can't live without this thing now. If I so much as misplace this for seconds, it's actually worse than my phone. Some people have like anxiety when they misplace their phone and shit. You misplace this vape, man, I'll go ape shit. You'll think I developed some sort of mad cow disease until I actually locate my vape. It's kind of a problem. Might be the definition of addicted. Now that I think about it, actually assess my actions in life. No, you could get the reusable ones too. They had the little cartridge, it would screw on at the end. You could screw it off and screw another one on. That's the ones I used. I didn't like having to buy new shit all the time. Yeah, that's the thing too. Oh my god, nice trade there. That could have gone either way. I thought Demented was going to pull that out, man. Oh my god. I love that he's just staying in the pocket. No fucks given, dude. Even under LR. It means he probably has that res stacked up pretty good. That or just doesn't give a shit. Oh, bad whirlwind there. And there it is, man. Dirty takes it. GG's, man. Very good duel. Extremely good duel. That was back and forth. That was probably one of the nastiest duels I've seen in a very long time. And Dirty Devil pulls it out, man. With the Trapper. Against a very notable, worthy opponent on the Barbarian. And Demented himself. Wow. That was close. That was so close. Alright, boys. You know what time it is. You know what fucking time it is. It's time for me to get this title. It's time for me to get my first ever DFC title. Come home with DFC gold tonight. Yeah, GG's Demented. GG's to everybody tonight. These have been some sick duels. Oh, I gotta kill his mark. We canceling this party invite. There ain't gonna be no party going on. The only party we're gonna have is when I secure this DFC belt and take home the gold. That's the only party going on. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of these mana pots though, because this is gonna be a very mana heavy duel. I'm gonna elite it, put some up here. Oh, try the... I'm not even sure if I set that up yet, Alan. Try exclamation point Discord and see if that gives you an invite. If not, that's a good reminder to set that up. I hope I have. Oh, you tried it already. Damn it. Oh, shit. Here, hold up. Someone post this man a Discord invite. Actually, it should be on the main channel. Check the main channel on Cooley Live. There should be a link to it there. I'm sorry about that, dude. I'll get that set up. I'm happy that you did that. Because these are the things. These are the kinks I want to work out before we stream on the main channel. I'm pausing my D2 to watch. I'm hyped. This is going to be nuts, man. It's an FT3. It's probably going to be a long duel. Because Toshank's not going down easy. He's not going to give it to us. But we certainly are going to take it. But we're going to have to earn it. And this will probably be the biggest victory of my life. They said I was a fill-in. They said I was just there as a stepping stone. But what are they gonna say now? Go, Bod. Here we go, round one. Oh my god, nice chain! Nice chain, Bod! Oh my god, nice one. I feel honored. I feel honored to get the chain from the Toshank. It wouldn't feel like a duel. It wouldn't feel like a true win if I didn't get chained. No! Oh, I got stuck and I got so lucky. nice, Shane, dude. How close was it? How close was it? Oh my god. Oh, it was so close, dude. Oh, we almost had it. We was in the fucking zone. Whoo! It gives me hope. It gives me hope. Alright, we gotta... Where did I even die? I don't even know where I died. Yeah, I need to mix in Bone Spear. That's where I fucked up. I need to mix in Bone Spear. I need to get tricky with it. I need to gain a little bit of confidence with that. No, fuck it. I have the confidence. We just need to do it. Yeah, this build was set up originally just to teeth. Originally just to teeth. All right, let's make sure we got plenty of pools here ready to go. Bust out bear. Wolves are annoying. Hey now. We said gentleman's duel. Wolves only. That way, when I win, this will be a close duel, but when I win, that's what we can say. Yeah, that's what I was going for, honestly, Dirty. I probably should do that. I'm gonna try it. Oh my god, I think that might have hit good. Nice. He fucking set a trap. He set a trap up for me. Oh my god, that was sick. That was sick. I tried to get crafty with the spears, but I shouldn't have. I should have cleared the way. I should have cleared the way with the wolves. Toshank appreciates the setup. Dude, I'm telling you. That's exactly what I told Elite. I fucking told Elite this. He was sitting there. You see what Toshank just said? He was like, if fucking Elite would have used this setup, I would not have used wolves. I fucking told him, I go, dude, just use this setup. He'll fucking switch away from wolves and he'll start going bear, and then you can punish him with your fucking spirit trains and your superior spear skills. You'll punish him all day. He'll get off those wolves immediately. Nah, man, you give up too much. Dude, just imagine a good necro on this. Just imagine I've gotten Toshank close in these last 2 rounds. Just imagine a good necro on this. Yeah, technically you are. Technically you can run an inside iron golem. It could just die very quickly and, you know. sort of an inconvenience to have that many insights kicking around. But I guess you get the shared stash. You could. Go, Bod. All right, let's do it. Time to get in the zone. No fucking way. Good dude. Let me get the manas.
I can't carry it.
Oh my god, nice chain. I deserved to die there. I deserved to die. Deserved to die there too. G fucking G. G fucking G. Now just imagine a good fucking necro. I'm telling you. DMC getting super confident. The new DFC champ. Toad Bank. Much deserved, my dude. I knew you'd do it. Someday. I fucking knew you would.
I am overburdened.
Toad Bank. Yeah, that's true. This is his second time. He actually did have it. And then, did he lose it to Elite after? Probably would have taken it back here. But if Elite used this setup, yeah, let me... I would switch setups. Actually, fuck it. I'll keep this same setup. I'll keep the same setup. I'll just try to do spear. Like, see, this is the thing. Like, with this setup, if your opponent switches to bear, that's where you need to be a good necro, because you will actually beat them if you're a good necro. Like, it's when they use 5 wolves that things get hard, but that's why this setup... That's why I made this setup, is because... I think it gives you a slight advantage when they're using all wolves. What, a Javazon fight? Yeah, they're pretty good. They're dueling right now. Alright, one quick one. Go, bro. Nice walk. Yeah, GG. See, that's the duel I didn't want to have. And that's why I was like, the gentleman's agreement was really just a benefit for me. Because this setup relies on him using 5 wolves. If he uses bear, I have to fight him like that. And I can't do it. That's where my weakness is. Yeah, it's fucking 1625. Can actually get higher if you want to give up Lake. Fucking G's, man. Toshank, the new DFC champion. From the vacant title. I tried to take it, boys. I tried to take it, but we couldn't quite get there. Much deserving opponent in Toad Bank. Guy's a savage. Kicked my ass and showed me what was up. Didn't go easy on me, dude, and I didn't want him to. Fucking chain locking me, forcing me to break his chain locks. Boom, look at this, man. Was that it? We just catch the tail end of Chu versus Riz? Oh, shit. Looks like Chu took that one. He goes, hate trappers. GG's, it happens, man. Yeah, I think Riz is more of a ghost. Now, technically, that can work, but you got to be very opportunistic, and trappers certainly have the advantage. I didn't know if Riz had the ability to use traps there, or if he set his ghost up in a similar way that Dazer did, where he also has access to Lightning Sentry, but it didn't appear as though he did in that, in this matchup. But damn, that's too bad. We caught the tail end of that, but Riz played pretty well the round before, but couldn't close it. Damn, dude. Damn. Oh, it sucks we missed that one. But holy shit, man. Boys. Some epic fights. Do we have anybody else in the queue ready to go? Hold up, we gotta mark this down. Toshank takes it on the doo-doo versus Cooley. Heath Necro. Close duel, 3-0. Very close duel. And then Chu takes it, dude. Chu friggin' solidifying it, dude. I'm telling you. You know what I actually want to see is the first title shot, which I think A, is long overdue, but also is going to be the best possible title defense for Toshank. Fucking Chu 30. And that's going to be Sin v Sin. Because if he beats Chu 30, Sin v Sin, Trap v Trap, I think there's an argument to have Toshank be #1 Sin. Like, I think it's all off the table at that point. Like, he will have beaten all of the top sins. Will have beaten all of the top sins, taken a DFC title multiple times, and defended it all in one fight. I will have to eat my words when that happens. You guys are too slow watching Plague Abuser. Dirty. Shake my head. Plague Abuser. Oh, please. Dude, the LR from that shit isn't even really that bad. Minus 58 res. If you can't stack over that, there's something wrong with you, not the rune word. You should be able to stack 58 res. Damn, bro. Yeah, I'm actually excited about that. Chu 30 versus Toshank, first title defense, and for all the marbles. That would be huge, man. That would be absolutely huge. I'm like already excited about it. I was actually excited to see Elite. I was really hoping we got to see Elite versus Toshank, because that would have been an interesting story in and of itself. I had to step up to the plate, and I almost fucking got it, boys. There's a couple of rounds there. We're pretty goddamn close. But it would have been a cool story, because if Toshank beat Elite, in that matchup, it would have definitely been a long duel, right? Certainly would have been a long duel, but it would have been deserved, right? Like, Elite back on the ropes. He's had an insane run at the title, and he would have had class disadvantage against a nasty opponent, right? It would have been one of the biggest wins we've ever seen from Elite. It would have been like defining win. And, you know, like I said, if Toshank gets it, it makes sense. It's hard to beat a Necro on a Sin, you know, and hey, it sets him up for this title defense. And I could almost bet you if Chu 30 is felled by Toshank, it's almost certain that Vamp the Champ and Toshank will meet again. But man, I was really hoping to see that one. But I'm super excited about Chu 30 and Toshank, man. Like, I was super excited about Elite just for the adversity behind it, because he could have, on class disadvantage, shut down the Toshank run to the title, which would have been a huge statement. And it always is crazy when someone's back's on the ropes and they can do that. But, like I said, I mean, I was excited for that. I'm super excited for Chu 30 versus Toshank. Now I'm like, that's it. Nah, they just couldn't work out a matchup, so we just vacated the title. Yeah, they couldn't work out a matchup that both players agreed on. Just say it, Elite dodge. Nah, I understand. You know, this is really, if you look at it reasonably from Vamp's standpoint, he takes pride in the DFC title, and that I'm happy about that, right? Like, I'm happy to see such a capable player taking pride and holding on to the belt. So he wanted to have a matchup that wasn't one-sided and that was a true test of the skill, because he would have felt as though that's the better way to get it. And he made the argument that both players probably have the ability to take the title in that sense with an NVD DVN mirror. Makes sense, man. And there's no class advantage to factor in. But my response basically was, sometimes there's class advantage. Sometimes there is. And I know it's not fair. It's just the nature of the game. You know, and it won't always be like that. But truthfully, we've already seen those matchups from Elite, right? We've already seen the matchups of skill, and honestly, this guy is just nasty. Skill level, I think he's leagues above most, if not all, players that I've ever seen. Like, he's just really good. But we've seen that story before. I think people want to see Elite, and it could shut down a lot of the bullshit and the criticism of Elite if he does accept duels like this, where he doesn't have an advantage. He has anything but a class advantage against a nasty opponent and then still beats them. Like, at that point, I don't think Elite would have much to prove in this game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at that point, you beat people like Elite based on, you know, with, if you beat people like Toshank with class disadvantage, that's a huge statement, dude. Like, that's huge. But also, even if you're not like a prideful person and you don't take pride in either, you know, having a belt or being the champ or whatever, that's fine too. But you also have to realize sometimes you just don't have class advantage. You just don't have them. Yeah, I'm checking the Discord. I don't see anybody else streaming or nobody else on deck. Let me check the card here and see if we have an update and know what's going on. I'm gonna put this over here just to make sure. I don't want to snub anybody of the chance, but it's looking like potentially that might be it. But I want to make sure. I want to make sure. Yeah, we've seen a lot of these. Toshank beats Cooley. Riz and Chu. What was the score on this? Do we know? I think I put it in there as like 5-0, but it might not have been. And then Doombringer won as well, I believe. Did he? Oh my god. Did we miss that one? But yeah, I think that's, unless we have Go Gators and Stadium PK said that they might have to duel later on. Yeah, so unless Abrasive D-Pro want to jam it, I don't see those guys on deck waiting, so no worries. If that is it, that is it, boys. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. But GG's, this is sick. What a great night of duels. What a friggin' great night of duels, boys. I gotta say, it was tough. I felt like in that first round against Toshank, I did very well. Second round, okay. Third round, I fucking dropped the ball hard on a lot of occasions, but I want to see Hugh Janus too. Hugh Janus. He's AOE in the Discord, but I don't see him in the join the stream. So, and I haven't seen a message from him or anything. So I would imagine not. I'd imagine he ain't ready to go. But either way, dude, great night of fights. Absolutely amazing. This was fun, man. It always is every week. It makes my week to be here with you guys on DFC night. It's really something special I look forward to. So thank you. I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the Cooley Live channel, man. Personal goal to hit the 1K subs. I hope we get it. So thank you to everybody tonight that's done that. Big cheers to you guys. And hey, guys, keep kicking ass. I'll see you in the Bloodmore very soon. Or perhaps I'll PK you in a pub game or in a bail game. But when I see you, I'll see you. Don't take it personal when you die. Just know we all having fun. Boys, thanks so much again for joining me. Take care. Guys, have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.